What's going on, everybody? So, got done watching the Orange and Blue game. And, it's hard to say how your season's going to go after the spring game, the Orange and Blue game. But you want to see where the development of some key positions, let's just say. Let's start out with the defense. Defense did very well. I feel like there's going to be some monsters. Listen, is this defense going to be a top 10 in the country? I don't know, but I know there's going to be some damn good players. Cam Jackson, Caleb Banks, Kelby Collins, who I think is going to be a starter as a true freshman on the defensive line. Dude's just too good. Yeah, you can't get a guy who was your top recruit in 2023 and not play him. I believe he's going to be a starter, and there's just some stud defensive linemen. And then you still got Big Dez Watson. So, some very good players on the defensive line. We still got really good secondary with Kamari Wilson. I got to see Jordan Costello out there. Got to see Shamar James, Jakeem Jackson. Let me tell you something. I feel bad for Jakeem Jackson because Marcus Berg put one of the best catches that you're going to see in an Orange and Blue game. Dude, he couldn't even see the ball. He caught it on the back of Jakeem Jackson's back. One hell of a catch. Marcus Berg, who we were asking for last year, really put up a good performance in the Orange and Blue game, caught a touchdown in the back of the end zone, and that really takes me to, who threw him that. The quarterbacks really got to see Jack Miller and Graham Mertz. I believe Graham Mertz was 16 of 28, something like that, for 244. Jack Miller was 10 of 20 for 144. Both threw one touchdown. Graham Mertz was at the Wisconsin for a couple years, played college football for a couple years. I was hoping to see maybe a little more consistency. Didn't really get to see it a ton. Jack Miller, it still looks like the Jack Miller that I saw last spring game and in the Oregon State game. Haven't really seen much development from him. Was hoping to see more Max Brown. Didn't get to see Max Brown, but a couple of throws. Thought he overthrew maybe a couple. Starting to get in a rhythm. Had two good throws. One was dropped by Xavier Henderson, who Xavier Henderson didn't have the best game. Kind of upset, had a couple of drops. But Marcus Burke really put himself out there. Listen, Andy Jean, you saw these true freshmen. Aiden, the Gazelle Mazel, who I call him, I feel like he was torching those corners with his speed. He is just a speedster, and he was drawing penalties. Was hoping a quarterback maybe have some more strength to get it to him deep. Just wasn't getting to him, but Aiden Mazel is going to be a guy to look out for. Andy Jean, you see why Andy Jean, I compare him to Amari Cooper. Aiden Mazel, I compare him to Jerry Jeudy. I think both their body styles really, that's who I compare them to. But, that's just, you really didn't get to see it today. I've seen it through, what I've seen through their high school tape and through some of the spring camp. Just the way they move, and I like the wide receivers. And then still got Eugene Wilson coming in the fall, so gonna have some spectacular freshman receivers. And remember, we still got Ricky Pearsall. Got to figure out the quarterback position. Got to hopefully get some stability. Hopefully, this is not something that the Florida Gators are just going to stand pat on. I feel like Billy Napier, which did say that he was going to go look for a quarterback. After the spring game, maybe he was going to look into the quarterback portal, go in the transfer portal. And I feel like after this, I think he will. I think it's safe to say that he may go look and dabble and maybe see who's out there. Because I think you're going to have, a really good backfield with Montrell Johnson. Trayon Webb actually came in and did well. Cam Carroll, former Temple running back, came in, had some good carries, had a nice little hurdle throughout the game. So, there was some exciting plays throughout the game. So, the game, it was still fun to watch Florida Gator football. That's what we came to see. We want to see our Florida Gators on the field. A weird ending, a field goal ended it 10-7 game. Trace Mack, who was 0 for 2 in the game, drilled a 46-yard field goal, I believe it was. Missed one easy field goal, clanked it on the left upright, but came back, hit a 46-yard field goal down the middle. Came in through adversity. Hey, kickers, man, it just sucks. You only get so many opportunities. Came in, drilled it. That to me, he put some pressure on him, and Billy Napier put some pressure on him. It's like, hey, you got 1 second, you got to make this kick. And Trace Mack made that kick. Listen, you never think of kickers till you need them, but all in all, it was still fun to see Florida Gator football. Maybe not the electricity like last year. There wasn't a lot of points scored, not a lot of offense to make you go, man, this offense is going to be explosive. Not really. But I feel like the Florida Gators is going to still do more. Listen, it's April. Fall camp's still months away. So we got plenty of time to see what Billy Napier can do in the transfer portal. Transfer portal is huge, okay? So I feel like we're going to be just fine. Defense, man, defense did well. A lot of people are like, did the defense look good because the offense was that bad? You know what? Maybe collectively because, maybe it's easier for the defense. The offense is just, it's hard. You only got a couple of spring practices, it feels like, and you're trying to put a whole offense together. Defense, man, they can just go out there and play wild. And but there are some players on the Florida Gator defense that I am excited about that are going to be studs. So I think we're going to be okay on the defensive side. I'm not going to say they're elite. Not going to say they're going to be top 5, top 10 in the country or nothing like that. But I think they're going to be just fine. Better than what they were last year. How about that? I think I can stand pat. I think I'm going to be safe with that. They can't be much worse. So what happened during the Orange and Blue game, though, which was pretty cool, Xavier Felicemi, I'm hoping I'm saying that name right, the number 2 safety in the 2024 class, number 36 overall, a high 4-star recruit committed to the Florida Gators at halftime. That was pretty cool. Got him out of McKinney, Texas. A hell of an athlete, hell of a player, and that jumps the Florida Gators at number 6 in the 2024 class. What a way to end the Orange and Blue game. Listen, maybe it didn't have much electricity during the game, but getting a high-level recruit and a big-time recruit in the secondary at the safety position just put a cherry on top, and it made it for a good night. But hey, guys, as always, I appreciate y'all watching my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.